Hello, lovely people. So I wanted to focus today on another one of the four elements. We did an entire video earlier on breathwork and pranayama, so I consider that the wind element. And we did one yesterday on water. And so today, I wanted to focus on fire, because I've got a little bit of anger to burn, or a lot of anger to burn, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. So we need to do a little burning, a little fire. So I hope you're ready to heat things up today. Okay, we are going to focus on the fire element. So this can be a bit of a intense fiery practice. So take it at your own pace and stop and take breaks when you need to. Drink plenty of water afterwards to put out the flames. We're going to start out with a little fire breathing breath. So take one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Sit in whatever position is comfortable to you. You could sit cross-legged, maybe sit on a blanket or towel, or you can sit in hero's pose like I'm doing. So fire breathing breath, just to remind you, is a deep inhale, and then we're going to take, we'll start with 6 very sharp, quick exhales out. Don't worry about the inhales after the first one. It comes naturally. Your body wants and needs air. Just create that first inhale and then focus on the exhale. So inhale. Breathe normally. Catch your breath. Try 6 more. Inhale. Breathe normally. Catch your breath. We're going to go for 12 now. Inhale. Breathe normally, catch your breath. If you're feeling dizzy, give yourself a moment. Okay, when you're ready, stand on up. So this would not be a fire-themed practice without some sun salutations. We are going to go through 3 of them today. Sun A, B, and C. So Surya Namaskar A, Surya Namaskar B, Surya Namaskar C. We've done them all before. So feel free to take variations. If you just want to do the first one 3 times, that's great. If you want to just skip this and take a child's pose, go ahead. If you want to do the half version where you don't come down to the ground, that's fine. Remember, you can even do these in a chair. So here we go. So Namaskar A, if you're following me. Inhale, back bend, salute the sun. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, come into your down dog. Spread your fingers, nice active hands. Come into your plank. Lower down, you can do knees, chest, and chin, or you can do chaturanga if you're up to it, but do not go down past your elbows. That's hard on your shoulders. Inhale, come up for air, up dog. Tuck your toes, raise your hips, melt your heart towards the floor, find a down dog. And then walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up. Bring your hands to your heart. All right, so Namaskar B. We're going to start an Utkatasana chair pose or fierce pose, so you can take your toes together, heels apart in your feet, or take your feet about hip-width distance, whatever feels better in your lower back. Come on down into your Utkatasana. Remember, relax your shoulders. Find some ease inside the effort here. Straighten up your elbows. Take a deep breath. Exhale down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Come into your down dog. Take that right leg up towards the sky. 3-legged dog. As you place it between your hands, pivot that back foot about 45 degrees and come into your proud warrior 1. Remember, this is a heart opener. Look up towards the sky. Straight elbows. Take the bend out of your elbows, but relax your shoulders down your back. Long neck. Do not take your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale down. Find your down dog. Take your left leg up towards the sky. Take it between your hands. Pivot that back foot. Find your beautiful warrior 1 on the other side. Straight arms. Bend out of the elbows. Relax your shoulders. Long neck. Exhale down. Come into your down dog. Find your way into a plank. Remember, you can always do this on your knees. Then you lower down either knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga. Come up for air, up dog. Take a deep breath. Tuck those toes. Exhale, down dog. Walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift with a flat back. Exhale, down. Inhale, rise up. Hands to heart, so lovely. Before we do number 3, let's engage that Ujjayi breath. Remember, I want you to use this to keep you calm, to support you when these movements get effortful. So instead of tensing your face or your shoulders or holding your breath, try this, a nice deep ocean sound through your nose, like you're trying to fog up a mirror. So try that with me again. One more time. Use that to support you as these movements get a little harder, all right? Instead of tensing your face or shoulders, use your Ujjayi breath. Star Wars fans like to call it the Darth Vader breath. So, we're coming into Surya Namaskar 3. Exhale down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Come into your down dog. Raise that right beautiful foot towards the sky, 3-legged dog. As you take it between your hands, reach up, and this time do not pivot that back foot. This is the difference between a high lunge and a warrior 1. And it's also the difference between Surya Namaskar A and Surya Namaskar B and Surya Namaskar C. You keep your feet in alignment, like on train tracks. Reach up, high lunge. So same thing, heart opener, bend out of the elbow, shoulders down the back, long neck. The only difference here is that back foot. Exhale down. Come into your down dog. Raise that left foot up towards the sky. Take it between your hands. Keep that back foot in alignment. Reach on up. Use your Ujjayi breath here. Keep breathing. Exhale down. Come into your down dog. Come into your plank. Lower down. Inhale up. Good. Tuck those toes. Exhale down. Walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back, shoulders away from ears. Exhale down. Inhale, rise up. Bring your hands to your heart. Feel your heartbeat. Catch your breath. Okay. We're coming into a goddess stance. So take your feet nice and wide apart. Come on down into your goddess stance. You can come up onto your tippy toes if you want a little balance challenge. Make a little wisdom mudra with your hands. So this pose is named after the Hindu goddess Kaira. Kaira was no beautiful Aphrodite goddess. She was evil. She was the goddess of greed and destruction, and she breathed fire and she ate the earth until Shiva, the god of consciousness and awareness, laid at her feet and humbled her and made her stop. We could use a little bit of that right now, couldn't we? Inhale, open up. Clasp your hands behind you, your opposite favorite way. Whatever thumb wants to be on top, try it the other way. Break up your habits. Notice if you have opinions about that. Open up and take a well-deserved forward fold. You can take your hands to your lower back, or your hips, I mean. Flatten out your lower back. Come up with a straight spine. Good. Heel toe your feet together. So that's an alternative besides rolling up one vertebrae at a time when you try to come up. You can always take your hands to your hips and come up with a flat spine. Some people enjoy that better. We're coming back into Utkatasana chair pose. So again, you're going to do feet together, toes together, heels apart. Or you can take your feet about hip width, whatever feels better to you. And you're going to sit down into your Utkatasana. This is known as fierce pose. It's also known as chair pose or awkward pose. And I want you to try and get the weight in your heels. So see if you can kind of lift your toes up. The weight should not be in your toes, it should be in your heels. Straight arms, take them out of your elbows, relax your shoulders, and breathe. Use that Ujjayi breath, okay? If you need to swear at me under your breath, go ahead. It's fine, can't hear you, I'm over here. Just do it lovingly. All right, take your hands to your heart. Now, we're gonna take this into a twist if you want. You can just come out of this anytime you want. But if you feel like joining me in a twist, then take your elbow to your knee and twist it out. Now for my really advanced students, if you want to take this up a level and try a balance challenge here, no pressure to do this, but if you want to, listen to your own body, only if this works for you. Find something to look at and raise your right foot. And then straighten that leg. Keep breathing. Good. Come out with control. Take a moment Tadasana. Breathe. Find that Ujjayi breath. Come down into your chair pose. Breathe. Good. Now take your left elbow to your right leg. Twist. If you're joining me in a little balance challenge, find something to look at. Raise that left leg. Keep breathing. And then straighten that leg. Come on up. Let's shake that out with some breath of joy. Inhale. Exhale. Come on, let me hear you. 2 more. I'm over here on my property. I can't hear you. Come on, louder. Good. Let's take a well-deserved forward fold. Just grab your elbows, fold forward. If you want to, you can try bending your legs and taking your feet over your hands, getting yourself into a good shoulder wrist stretch called gorilla pose. Good. And then you can choose to come up, roll up 1 vertebrae at a time, or take your hands to your hips and come up with a flat back. Whatever's going to feel better for you. And we'll come into a nice seated position finally. Just take a moment to breathe here. So, in order to continue this fire theme, we're going to come into fire log pose. And it's kind of an interesting hip stretch. If it's not accessible to you, if your hips just are not feeling that flexible today, then just cross your legs however you can. You do not have to mimic what I'm doing exactly. But the idea of true fire log pose is to take one shin on top of the other, like 2 little fire logs. So just do the best you can. You can use props also to support yourself. Remember, there's no such thing as a knee opener. We do not have muscles right on our knees. So you should not be feeling pressure there. If you're feeling something in your knees, then back out and make a different choice, because I don't want any knee damage here, okay? So this is fire log pose, and we're creating little fire logs. You should be feeling a deep stretch in your hips. Take your hand to your third eye, to prayer. Pray for the human race to become more enlightened in this moment. Take a deep inhale, and fold forward if you wish. Slowly rise up, take your legs out, shake it out, just shake it out. Let's do a little tapping. Tap up and down, up and down, good. And we'll try that on the other side. I didn't cue which leg to have on top, so whichever one you did before, just do the opposite. And take your hands to your third eye in prayer. Pray for more awareness. Take a deep inhale. Exhale down. Slowly come up, straighten out your legs, shake it out, tap it out, all the way up. Come on, tap it out. Let it loose. Good. All right, so our back bend today, and sticking with this sort of fire theme, we're going to do camel pose. So come up onto your knees. Put some padding under your knees if you need to. A blanket or a pillow, whatever's going to support your knees. Remember, there's no such thing as knee opening. We don't want to hurt our knees. And there are several levels to this. For level 1, just take your hands to your lower back. Support your lower back as you open your heart up. And just breathe. Remember, this is a heart opener. Lift from the heart, from the sacrum, from the neck. Do not crunch the back. I want the back supported and lengthened. If you're taking this a step further, tuck your toes. Reach for one heel, and then play with reaching for the other heel. If you're coming into the full version, reach for both heels and lift forward. Good. slowly come down in your own special way. Breathe. Take a minute to settle any dizziness. If dropping your head made you dizzy, it's okay. It's normal. You're human. Come down onto your back when you're ready. And it's an invitation to pick your own favorite twist. Just twist it out in one direction. We're cooling things down now. Take at least 6 deep, meaningful breaths. Good. Come on up. Take it the other way. Go ahead. Take your feet up for a little happy baby and smile. You did it. You did it. And then lay on down. Feet turned out, palms up. Close your eyes. Let your breath become natural. Let gravity support your body weight. Find true stillness. Allow your nervous system a true vacation right now. Do not move. Just be still. Feel your heart rate go down. Feel your blood pressure go down. Feel your breathing slow. And you can stay here as long as you like. You can even pause the video. But when you're ready, slowly begin to experiment with wiggling your fingers and toes and waking up your nervous system. Give yourself a beautiful, lovely good morning stretch. Roll over onto your right side into a sweet little fetal position, using your arms and hands as a pillow. And take a minute to just let any leftover negative toxic emotions just melt into the ground and leave your body. And when you feel a little bit of peace inside of you, slowly lift yourself up and prepare to share that with others where it's needed. Take your hands to your heart. Feel it beating. Take your hands to your forehead for clear and pure thought. Take your hands to your lips for clear and pure speech. And finally, take your hands to your heart for clear and pure intentions. Thank you for sharing this really cleansing and beautiful, powerful moment with me. With infinite and vast love and gratitude. Namaste.